We continue to keep our eye on the tropics. It is September after all. Tropics are usually pretty active this time of year. But really, there's not a whole lot going on. We almost had a tropical storm, didn't quite get to that status. So Helene would be up next if a system does develop. And there is an area in the Caribbean that's being watched very closely because a lot of the big and long range forecast models that we look at, a lot of them are all showing development. So when you have that kind of consistency, every day we get closer, you're going to start to see this number get a little bit higher and a little bit higher. Now, this is a 40% probability within 7 days, so we're probably not going to see much until maybe 10 or 15 days out. But this area is the area of concern, so everyone on the Gulf Coast will need to monitor that closely. Then there's a couple of systems out in the Atlantic, but neither one really have a good chance of developing into anything. So taking a look here at home across the lower 48, the jet stream pattern. Well, we have certainly had our fair share of warm weather, and today is another warm day. Now, some things happening at the surface will allow us to cool off a little bit as we head toward tomorrow and this weekend, even a good chunk of next week, but really not due to the jet stream. There's no big dip in the jet coming into the northeast with that chillier air mass. We'll have some slightly cooler than normal weather, but nothing extreme. Now, next week, it does look like, or by the end of next week, it looks like there could be a big upper level low that tries to develop and move into the Great Lakes. That could potentially come our way and set us up for some cooler weather. But right now, temperatures only a little bit below normal. The average high for Springfield's down to 74. This weekend, we're going to drop down to around 70, and we may even see a few days next week in the upper 60s. We also have our next storm system coming in that's going to allow for some cooler temperatures and a better chance for rain. Take a look out through the end of the month. The southeastern U.S. is the area most likely to end up closer to normal. A lot of the lower 48 trending above normal temperature-wise, including New England, but mostly northern New England. So we could actually end up pretty close to average in the next 10 days. And as far as wet weather goes, and this is due partly to that tropical system that may develop soon, but the southeastern U.S. has the highest probability of trending wetter than normal. And note how it kind of shifts up the East Coast. Now that is just, this is just a probability map. It tells us really nothing specific. But we are going to be leaning wetter than normal, especially if a tropical system does develop and come up our way. Right now, we have a non-tropical low sitting off the coast to the Cape and Islands, bringing rain to them, but not to us. We've seen a lot of sunshine today, so it's gotten warm. We'll have more cloud cover coming in tonight and a lot of cloud cover tomorrow. There is a chance for a stray shower, but it's hit or miss. It'll stay breezy, too. And then Saturday, looks like showers are really going to stay offshore. We're going to end up with a really nice weather day. Sunday also looking good to kick off the fall season. 70s, upper 60s for early next week with rain mid to late week. Rest of